I need your help. I am going on vacation in just a couple of weeks, actually less than a couple of weeks, and I need to narrow down my fragrances to the ones that I'm going to take with me. I've got right here a group of very well qualified finalists, but I'd like your help in picking the ones that will ultimately make the cut. So let's jump in. Hey there, I wanted to make this even more fun, so I've decided to offer a giveaway for this video. This is totally separate from the giveaway I've been doing for each 100 new subscribers I get on the way to 1,000. That is still happening, that is separate. This is a giveaway just for this video. So at the end, leave your comments with your suggestions from the options that I describe in this video, and the favorite comment, probably the person whose suggestions I take on, and those are the perfumes I take on my trip, will win a full bottle of fragrance that I will send to you, provided that you can receive fragrance deliveries in your location or where you live. So I'm so excited. I hope that you'll leave comments and have fun. So here's the deal. I am going on a cruise. My very first cruise I have ever been on. I have been to a lot of places in the world. I have never been on a cruise. And my husband and my kids are going, as well as some other family and friends. It's a whole big thing. We've been planning it for like a year. I'm super excited. And I've always been kind of curious about cruises, but I've just never done it. And so now I am, and we are going to the Caribbean. It is going to be hot. Hot, hot, hot everywhere we go. There will be beaches, there will be dinners, there will be shows and events, there will be wonderful cities to explore. So I need to be prepared for all of it. And I think I am only going to take 3 fragrances. And if you can help me pick 3 from this group, I would really appreciate it, because I am stuck. And I can't wait to tell you how it goes. So I've pulled kind of a couple in each of the categories that I'm looking to cover. As far as notes go, there was a theme. I wanted to have a kind of tropical coconutty fragrance. I wanted to have a rose, lighter, fresher fragrance. And I wanted to have maybe like a fruity fragrance. All of them have to be appropriate for hot, hot, hot weather, and all of them have to travel somewhat well. I also wanted something or some things that are going to be kind of light, no nonsense, and simple. And I want to do all of that in 3 fragrances. So obviously there's going to be some overlap. Some of these perfumes are going to have to do double duty. Of course, I had to have a coconutty, tropical vibe of a fragrance, and I've got 3 main contenders in that category. The first is Tom Ford Eau de Soleil Blanc, and this is a somewhat simple but also very sophisticated, very luxurious and coconut smelling light fragrance. It feels special, it feels luxurious, it feels like you're going out and you're doing something fun, but it's not overly complicated. So I love this one. It doesn't last forever, but while it lasts, it's divine. So that's one. Another is Utopia Vanilla Cocoa 21 by Kayali. And this is Kayali's coconut tropical vanilla fragrance. It's fantastic. It might be my favorite Kayali fragrance. So I love it, and I could spray this all day and love it all day. So that's another contender. Finally, I have M. Micallef Ylang in Gold. This is a tropical luxury vacation in a bottle. It is a little bit creamy. It is tropical. It is coconutty. It is fantastic. It is all the hype and then some. I've talked about this one before. I think it's actually on my fragrance tray for this month, so I've already been wearing this a bit. I was certain that I was going to take this on vacation, on this vacation that I've been planning, but we'll see. What do you think? Okay, coconut tropical vacation vibes. What do you think between these 3? And I've got several more to go through. So maybe by the end, you wouldn't recommend any of these three. But these are the ones that I have on tap for kind of that category or that scent profile. Next, I have some really light, fresh, and somewhat floral fragrances. These overlap in other categories, like where I wanted kind of a rosy, really feminine scent, and also something that's light, simple, everyday, no fuss. So the first one is Aqua Allegoria Rosa Rosa. This is a super light, very summery, refreshing rose scent. It doesn't last forever, but it's really pretty while it lasts, and it's very refreshing, perfect in hot, hot weather. The next is Jo Malone English Pear and Sweet Pea. This is a light scent, but a little sweet. So there's like a depth to the lightness. This one also doesn't last forever, but again, very, very pretty while it lasts. Fantastic for hot weather. It's fantastic in other times too, but this one I find I just have a lot of fun with, and it has a little sweetness to it. Jo Malone English Pear and Sweet Pea. That is a possibility. Next is Tory Burch Sublime Rose. This is a very light rose scent. It is beautiful. It is feminine. This is a great bottle design for traveling. It's like sturdy but simple, and you could throw this in the bag and not really worry about it. And I really love the way this sprays. I love the way it smells. It lasts long enough, and it's never going to be too much in hot weather. If you want something feminine but also light, if you want something floral but definitely not headache inducing, this is a great one. And of course, if you love rose. So Tory Burch Sublime Rose, that's a possibility. Now the next three are floral fragrances. Two of them are very rose heavy, and they are also great everyday fragrances, but they're a little more. They're like, they're kind of like elevated. The first, everybody knows Delina La Rosée. This is like Delina's sweeter, even more feminine, but still sexy, and loves hot weather sister. It's beautiful, and I've been wearing this month a lot. Can't go wrong with La Rosée in the summer. If you want a girly girl fragrance that's serious enough for, like, you know, any occasion, but never too much for a day to day. Then I have Erin Rose de Grace Rouge, if I've said that correctly. This is a rosy, musky fragrance. It is rose, it is musk, it is light, it is pretty, it is feminine. It lasts a moderate amount of time, and it's really fun. I got this just this past Valentine's Day, and because I bought it when it was still pretty cold outside, I haven't really used it as much as I would like to, and now that summer is in full effect, and now that I'm going on this trip, maybe this would be a great one. It's a gift, so it's sentimental, it's pretty, it's feminine, it covers the rose and the musk sort of category, very summery, very feminine, and easy to wear every day. So I don't know, this might be a really solid contender, but what do you think? And then the last in this sort of floral everyday but a little extra is, I don't know if I'm going to say this right. I'm sure I won't actually, but it looks like it's pronounced Pionia Nobile. And it's an Acqua di Parma floral. It's a floral fresh. To me, it smells a little musky. I don't know if musk is in the notes, but I will put the notes up on the screen for you. And it's very, very nice. This, for a fresh floral lighter fragrance, lasts excellently and is great in the summertime. So also a bottle that travels easily. What do you think? Have you tried this floral heavy fragrance? And by heavy, I don't mean heavy, I mean like heavily floral. I bought this actually in Italy. I went to an Acqua di Parma boutique in Rome, and I got a couple fragrances, and so this also has a bit of sentimental value to me. As you know, probably by now, if you've watched any of my perfume videos, I love to buy fragrance as souvenirs when I travel. Ooh, will I be able to buy a fragrance on the cruise? I know they have shopping. Would I be able to buy fragrance? Maybe not. Maybe I will. So we're leaving from Florida. Maybe what I'll need to do is just buy a fragrance in Florida when I get back or on the way out as kind of a souvenir of the trip as a whole. I don't know. We'll see. Other than the English Pear and Sweet Pea Jo Malone fragrance, I have one other sort of fruity, heavier fruity fragrance, and that is Herba Gold by Xerjoff. This is a very fruity, really pretty summertime, slightly sweet fragrance. I have Herba Pura. This does not smell like that. This is like what I loved about Herba Pura, but minus something that happens with Herba Pura that just throws me off. It doesn't smell great on my skin. Herba Gold is a fruity, feminine, beautiful, fun summertime fragrance that doesn't have whatever that thing going on over there is. So, what do you think? Do I need a fruity fragrance? Would this be good to kind of change it up? And if I do need a fruity fragrance, is this better than the Jo Malone? Jo Malone is lighter, it's simpler for sure, but maybe do I want something a little more extra than that? A little more extra, something a little more than that. What do you think? And the last two, total coincidence that they're from the same line. I didn't plan it that way. They're both Creed fragrances. And one is Creed Windflowers and the other is Queen of Silk. Now, I did a whole review of Queen of Silk. I love this perfume. And I love Windflowers too. This one to me is a sexier, moodier, feminine, beautiful masterpiece. And this one is a really pretty, girly fragrance. Don't let the light pink and the very feminine looking packaging fool you. The dry down on this gets deep. It's like, it's got a little bit of a darker side in a very good way. Different from Queen of Silk, but this one goes on a bit of a journey and it really is a pretty progression to kind of a deeper dry down than you might think at first glance. This one is everything you imagine when you think of Queen of Silk. It is luxury, femininity in a bottle. Which one? This one on the one hand seems like this is like the summertime go-to when you want something like that, but this is just so pretty and it would be great for like the really fancy special events, like date night on the cruise kind of thing. I don't know. Okay, so those are the choices. What do you think? I want to take no more than 3. So these fragrances have to do double duty, triple duty, get the job done. And I know that there are some in this list, multiple in this list that can pull all of those off. Frankly, obviously, I could take one. I could pick one. It would be a lot of fun. I'm still going to have a good time. But I'm not going to take one. I've got multiple amazing ones to choose from. I've got the luxury of taking more than one. I'm going to take more than one. But what do you think? So please, if you would indulge me, if you would be so kind as to drop your opinions in the comments below, I will let you know which ones I end up taking and if they rise to the occasion or multiple occasions that they'll have to rise to on the trip. I am sure, God willing, of course, I will see you all again before I leave. But in the meantime, please stay blessed and thanks for watching.